Hi David, it's Les here. I'm just wondering why you're doing this walk on such a hot day. Can you explain to us why and how far you're walking?
Right. A few weeks ago, I was approached by some of the Legion guys, British Legion branch guys from Hawley, and Kevin, who's the chairman of the Earl Haig Sports and Social Club, and Terry Boardman, who many people know in the town. I didn't know what they were coming to see me for, and they said they were trying to raise funds for the restoration of the Earl Haig Sports and Social Club, which was destroyed by fire some weeks ago. Phil Marshall Haig donated it to the community in 1923 when he was going around the country forming the Royal British Legion. And all the wiring goes back to 1923, so the building was uninsurable with the ancient wiring. So there's about £70,000 worth of damage. So the group that came to see me said, have you got any suggestions? So I linked Earl Haig, General Field Marshal Haig, I linked him to Ypres in Belgium, which was where the final fighting ended against the German forces in 1918. I linked him to that, and I linked him to the Menin Gate, which is the memorial to all of the forces that were killed at that time. So I linked the club with the Menin Gate. So I said, why don't we walk to the Menin Gate? And they said, you're crazy. I said, I don't mean across the ocean and things like that. I said, we'll walk the mileage. I had no idea what the mileage was, so we checked the mileage. It was 165 miles. You can get different mileages depending on what route you take. So we took the 165. So we decided we would walk that mileage around the Memorial Garden and the recreation ground. We've got a circuit worked out, which is a half a mile. And initially, four of us are going to walk it, and we're British Legion guys. I'm 85, the others are in the early 70s. And this group of four are going to walk the 165 cumulatively. And once we've done that, we'll think about how we're feeling and whether we think we can go on and walk the whole of it, each of us. So our first objective is the four of us to walk 165 miles. If that goes well, and our bodies are still standing up to it, we'll carry on walking the whole 165 miles. And we have a website called GoFundMe, Walking to the Menin Gate. It's on my shirt here. So people can go onto online and fund us. And we really welcome people to do that, please.
So what's your link to the Legion, the British Legion?
My link is that I was a soldier for 25 years. I have a bit of claim to fame here because I was one of a very tiny number of people that served in Vietnam during the Vietnam War. And myself and the small team went into Vietnam in 1967 undercover, under the auspices of the Foreign Office. We had Foreign Office passports, and my job as a sergeant was to run a team of military police and Gurkhas guarding the British Embassy against Viet Cong attacks, because the Viet Cong in the mid-60s, 65, 66, 67, were going around blowing up Western installations, and they blew up the former American embassy. So I was there during the Tet Offensive, and I witnessed the attack, or shortly after, the attack on the American embassy, where 20-odd Viet Cong got wiped out, and our embassy took quite a bit of damage from the fighting. But I did 2 years there, and so I'm very proud to be a member of the Royal British Legion. And by the way, in the last couple of weeks I was elected president. I got round to that.
So David, what we're asking is really people that love Hawley to fund you to do this walk and the others, and to go to your GoFundMe page and to donate there.
Exactly, yes, thank you.